boys and girls sitting at home. My name is Mr. EàDTV CONGO. Okay, this is my name, okay? We are going to work today with you. Even if you are at home, you have to pay much attention to follow the lesson carefully, okay? So today is Wednesday. Let's put the dates on the board. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday, yes. Wednesday. April, yes, April. The 15th, 2020. Well, today we are going to learn how to use the expressions of duration since, for, ago. I mean, we are going to learn how to use since, for, ago. Well, but by the end of the lesson, I want you to be able to use in appropriate way since, for, and ago. Good. Well, let's start with an exercise. Let's do this exercise. As I told you that the title is the expressions of duration. Since, for, ago. Yes. This is what we are going to see today. Okay, let's move to the exercise. It is said, put the verb into the correct form according to the order. To the order, yes, to the order. 1. We to learn English at school. Full stop. The order is, I give you order here, present, perfect, continuous. It means that you are going to conjugate the verb here at this tense, present perfect continuous. Well, the second one is I to be here. And I give an order, present perfect simple. This is the order for this sentence. 3. E. To leave home at 7 o'clock. Here you put the sentence in the past simple tense. Past simple tense, remember that some past simple tense is the preteritense, okay? Preteritense, good. 4. Yoka to go to Pointe Noire okay, the order is past simple too. Past simple tense, yes. And then the last one is my sister, no, before last, I mean, my sister to watch TV this morning. And then we have the order presents perfect continuous. And the last one is they to work in the garden. The garden, yes. In the garden. Here, you put this sentence into a present perfect simple. Present perfect simple. Well, what I'm going to say here, what I'm going to do, we to learn English at school. The order, present perfect continuous. So it means that you are going to conjugate, okay, this verb in the present perfect continuous tense. What to say? For the first one, here is answer. Let's answer. 1. You say, we have been learning English at school. We. Let me write it. We have been learning English at school. Full stop. The second one, it is said to put this sentence into the present perfect simple. The verb is to be. I say, I have been here. I have been here. Good. The third one, E to live at home. E to leave home at 7 o'clock. We put the sentence into the past simple tense. I mean, preterite, okay? So we say, he left, because the past form of this verb is left, okay? He left home at 7 o'clock. Good. Number 4, Yoka to go to Pointe Noire. It is said to put past simple too. You say, Yoka went to Pointe Noire. Yes, Yoka went to Pointe Noire. Good. Number 5, my sister to watch TV this morning. It is said to put it into the present perfect continuous. What to say? My sister has, because we have the third person of a singular, has been watching TV this morning. My sister has been watching TV this morning. Well, and the last one, they to work in the garden. They to work in the garden. Present perfect simple. You say, they have worked in the garden. Well, so we have got so many sentences here. Let's read them. We have been learning English at school. I repeat, we have been learning English at school. The second one, I have been here. I have been here. The third, he left home at 7 o'clock. Fourth, Yoka went to Pointe Noire. Fifth, yes, the fifth sentence, my sister has been watching TV this morning. Six, they have worked in the garden. Well, so we have got some sentences here. Now, let's move to the deep of our lesson, no? Since for and ago. We are going to introduce since for ago, step by step, okay? So look at, follow please. Take an example. You, before coming to grammar school, you were first in primary school, okay? Then after succeeded at your first exam, first certificates, you came to the grammar school, to the college, okay? So you started school in the first form. It was in 2017. And then you move, you succeed here. You continue in the second form. It was 2000, maybe 2018. Yes. If your progression is normal, okay? And then you move to in fourth form in 2019. And then you succeed again. You come in the fourth form. I mean, troisième, okay? 2020. Yes. Here in sixième, you have studied maybe English. For example, English and music. Music. Let's take this example. In sixième, you have studied. You had lesson English, music, for example, okay? And then here in cinquième, third form, in second form, you have also English plus music. Okay, here too, English plus music. And then in troisième, you have English, but you haven't music, okay? Here, 0. No music, okay? You have just English. Okay, so let me introduce, before introducing it, let's count here from 2017 till 2020, we have 4 years past. 4 years, okay? 4 years past. Okay, from here, I mean, from this date here until here, we have 1 year. past. Now I'm going to introduce, to insert the word since, for, and go. But I start with since. What I'm going to say, I'll give an example. Here, I say that I have been learning English as far as you are concerned, okay? You started learning English in 6th, and until now, you are studying English, okay? So we say that we have been learning English at school since 2017. En résumé, we have been learning English at school since 2017. As far as yourself is concerned, you say this. I have, okay, because the first person of singular, I have been learning English at school since 2017. Do you understand? So let's give another example. Another diagram. I arrived here at school at about, I arrived at 7 at school today, okay? At 8, it was at 8. And now it is 10. Okay? It is 10 now. And I left home at 7. Do you see? I arrived here at school at 8. Now it is 10. I am still here. Okay? So to introduce this, I say, I have been here since 8. Maybe 8 o'clock, for example. Let's put o'clock here. I have been here since 8 o'clock. Do you catch? This is the starting moment, the starting point. The starting moment, I reach it here, okay? And until now, I'm still here. So I say, I have been here since 8 o'clock. What? Okay, we use since, okay, when we refer to the starting points of the events, okay? The starting points. Here, for example, the starting point is 2017. You have started learning English during this year, okay? 2017. So, I have myself, I have been here at school since 8 o'clock. Yes. Let me write it. What's here? My sentence, what is here? I say, we have been learning English at school since 2017. Second was, I have been here since 8 o'clock. Okay, since 8 o'clock, since 2017. Right. So let's shift with the word for. The expression for. What are we going to say? You started learning English in 2017. Now it is 2020. You're still learning English, okay? So we have spent 4 years for that. And then to express for, the duration with for, I say that we have been learning English at school for 4 years. Here I give now the length of time, okay? So the duration, the period of time, okay? Not the starting points, but the period of time, the length, time in length, okay? So we have spent 4 years. Do you understand? So we say that we have been learning English at school for 4 years. Right? Let's move to the second diagram here. I have been here, we say at the first sentence, I have been here since 8. Until now, I am here. From 8 until now, we have 2 hours passed. 2 hours passed. The duration is for, of 2 hours. Okay? You understand? So I say this. I have been here for 2 hours. So I spent 2 hours here until now. Okay? I have been here for 2 hours. Now I use 2 hours because I give the duration in length. Okay, we can say 2 hours for 2 hours. So we have got many expressions, okay? For 2 hours, for 1 week, for 2 days, for 2 months, for 2, I don't know, 2 weeks, for example, okay? So, for 2 minutes, for example, for 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, for 2 months, for 2 years. So here the time, the duration is given in length, okay? But here I want to say since 2027, since 2 o'clock, since December the 5th, since November, since October. So here we specify, I mean, the starting points of an action, okay? So use since. Good. Let me write those sentences here. I say that I have been learning. No, this is 1, A and B here. And 2 sentences, I say, I have, just to express, here we express since, okay? And here we express for. I have been here for 2 hours. What? For 2 hours, because I arrived here this morning at 8, and now it is 10, I'm still here. So we spent 2 hours, okay, since I've been here. Good, that's why I say I have been here for 2 hours. And as far as you are concerned, you are going to say, we have been, or I have been learning English for 4 years. To A, to B. We have been learning English at school for, yes, 4 years. Right, like this. So here we have expressed for. We give the duration in length, since we refer to the starting points of an action. Right? So let's move now with ego. To ego, yes. Okay, follow. Here you have studied English and music from 6e, 5e, and 4e, okay? But when you arrived in 3e, you stopped learning music, okay? You stopped learning, just English left. Music, 0. No music. So at this moment, you stopped. Okay? What I'm going to say to insert ago, we have, no, not we have, because this is now ago. Here we use the past simple. We say we stopped. We stopped learning music a year ago. 1 year ago, you stopped, okay? A year ago, you stopped learning music at school, okay? Because you are in troisième. 1 year ago, you stopped learning music at school, right? So I say this with a go. We stopped learning music at school a year, 1 year, okay, ago. Ago is placed at the end of a sentence. And with ago, we use the past simple tense. The past simple tense. I'll give another example. Follow, please. Let's shift here. I arrived at school at 8, okay? Now it is 10. I left home at 7, okay? I left home at 7. So now it is 10. Now it is 10, as I told you. It is 10. So let me make a difference here. From 10 until, from 7 till 10, we have 3 hours. 3 hours pass, okay? 3 hours pass. So I say this. I left home 3 hours ago. I left home 3 hours ago. What? I left home 3 hours ago because I arrived here, I left home at 7, and now it is 10. So the difference between 10 and 7 is 3. 3 hours have passed, okay? So that's why I say I left home 3 hours ago. Yes, let me write it. I left home 'This is the past tense of leave, okay? To leave. To leave was here. To leave. I left home 3 hours ago. Okay, what? Let's read the sentence. We have here, we have been learning English at school since 2017. What? I have been here since 8 o'clock. Before we have, I have been here for 2 hours. And then we have been learning English at school for 4 years. With ago, we stopped learning music at school a year ago. 1 year ago. Okay, so we say ago. Secondly, I left home 3 hours ago. Good. What? Have you understood? Okay. I think it is understood. I want you to do this exercise now to check. Exercice. Completes these sentences with since ago. No place here. Since for ago. Example. 1. You and me lived in the same house for 4 days ago. Okay, it means that the answer to question number 1 is ago. So it is like this one. She. No. This means you and me lived in the same house for days and some dots here. You have a place to complete such as since, for, or ago. Second sentence. Gono. Has been waiting for the train 3 o'clock. 3. Yoka smoked cigarettes many years for number 4. My father has been ill 2 weeks. 4, 5. we have lived here many years. 6. You have been playing football two 2005. So we have an exercise to do here. Reset complete the sentences with since 4 ago. Example, you and me lived in the same house for 4 days ago. So the answer for number 1 is given. It is ago, okay? So now continue with number 2. Gono has been waiting for the train, 3 o'clock. What are going to put there? Yes? We say, Gono has been waiting for the train since. Okay, here we complete since. Why? Because we have a starting moment, the starting point, okay? Mentioned here. Since 3 o'clock. Good. Here we put since. Right. The second sentence. Yoka smoked cigarettes many years. When you see the structure of this sentence, you find that the verb is in the past. And we have a dot at the end. So, without thinking a lot, we say, what are we going to say? Ago, yes. We say Yoka smoked cigarettes many years ago. The answer number 3 is ago. Yes, ago. Right. Number 4. My father has been ill. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. What are we going to say here? Yes? My father has been ill for 2 weeks. Because the duration is given in length. Not the starting moment, but in length. Do you see? So we put here 4. Very good. Number 5. We have lived here many years. What are you going to say? The moment is given in length too. Many years. We don't know what year it was exactly. So we have just many years. So here we put, yes, 4. Yes. We have lived here for many years. Good. And the last one. You have been playing football. 2005. So here the moment is given. The starting point is given. What are we going to say? Yes? We say since. You have been playing football since 2007. Right? Have you understood? Good. Now let's take the lesson. I'll put the summary here on the middle of the board. We are going to write it. The expressions of duration. Since 4 ago. We start with ago. No, since. With since is better. 1. Since. Example. I said that we use since when we refer to the starting points of the events. Let me write it. Since we use it since when we refer to the starting point of the events or the action. It's up to you. Good. Example. They have been learning English since 2017. Another example. I have been here since, let's underline it, since 7 o'clock. Another example. Yoka has been in Angola since 2015. Okay, so since we have 3 examples of sentences. They have been learning English since 2017. Yourself, you can say, I have been learning English since 2017, when you were in the first form in grammar school, I mean in CESIAM, okay? You starting learning English at that moment. So you can say, I have been learning English since 2017, right? I have been here since 7 o'clock. Yoka has been in Angola since 2015. Okay, 2. 4. We use for when we refer to the period of time in length, to the periods of time, the duration in length. We use for when we refer to the periods of time. Example, 2 hours, 3 weeks, 1 week, 2 years, and so. Example. Example. We have been learning English for 4 years. Yes, we have been learning English for 4 years. from 6e until 3e, we spent 4 years. Okay? What's another example? I have been working for 1 week. Okay, for 1 week. And then they have played football for 2 days. Right. Good. We have 3 examples of sentences. We have been learning English for 4 years. I have been working for 1 week. They have played football for 2 days. So let's shift to ego. Yes, the last one, ego. I'm a wrap here. No, let's wrap here. Free ego. Okay, we use ego to specify the distance that separates us from a past event, and to specify the distance that separates us from a past event. The event has been done in the past, and it is finished over there. Okay? Good. We use ego when we specify the distance. Okay, I mean in time, okay? That separates us from a past event. A past event. So in the past, okay, we use ego when we specify the distance of time in the past. That's separate us from a past event. Yes. Example. Example. They went to Pointe Noire Pointe Noire 3 months ago. What? They went to Pointe Noire 3 months ago. Good. The second, I left home 4 hours ago. I left home 4 hours ago. The last one, we stopped learning music at school. A year ago. Yes. We stopped learning music at school a year ago. So remember that with ago, the verb is in the past simple. Okay? And with since, we have the perfect tense. It's maybe the simple, present perfect simple, or the present perfect continuous. Okay? Like this. And here, we have present perfect simple continuous, and you may find it in other forms, in other tenses. Okay? So, good. Okay, this is the lesson of today. You have to write it down in your copybooks, right? After that, we are going to have a homework, a work you are going to do by yourself, okay? Without the teacher's help. And then you're going to correct it next time. Homework. Scramble sentences. Rewrites in good order. Rewrites the sentence in good order. Example. You there is no example here. Do it without example. Yes. Example. You and me lived in the same room. Same house. The same house. 4 years ago. 4 days ago. 4 days ago. So one is like this. Me lives house ago. You the and days in same hour. Four. Yes, like this. And the answer to the sentence number 1 is, you and me lived in the same house 4 days ago. Number 2. So here it is done. You are going to think about the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth. Okay? Number 2. Here, the morning. Yes, have. Since they been. Stop. 3. Kibiro. It is the name of a person, okay? Someone. Kibiro been in for as 2 weeks hospital. Hospital, yes. 4. Many years they ago the Titanic found Number 5, learning p.m. Yes, 2 p.m. The seconds, yes, the seconds World War been we since and then have, yes, like this, have. The 6, 2000, yes, I in been have Congo since. Well, here is the work you are going to do after this. You may do it maybe tomorrow or tonight, okay? Or this evening, you can do it at home. So it is said to write the sentences. Write the sentence. The sentences, okay? Write the sentences in good order. Example, you and me lived in the same house 4 days ago. Here it is given like this. A scramble sentence. Me lived house ago, you the and days in same 4. Yes. This one has been done for you as example, okay? So you continue with this, the left one. Here, the morning have since they been. Kibiro been in for has 2 weeks hospital. Number 4, many years ago, the Titanic found. 5, learning 2 p.m. The Second World War been we since have. And the last sentence, 2000, I in been have Congo since. Right? I think we have finished here. Okay, thank you for your participation of this course. So we are going to meet maybe next time. On Friday, we'll be here to teach you again at home. So now we are finished. I say that take care for yourself, okay? Mainly to avoid being contaminated by the coronavirus, okay? Take care, stay home. Thank you very much.
Chers parents, chers élèves du préscolaire, primaire, collège et lycée, chers apprenants des centres d'alphabétisation et de rescolarisation, ce message vous concerne. L'école à domicile, c'est le nouveau programme du MEPSA. Désormais, apprenez via la télévision, la presse écrite et les réseaux sociaux à partir du site www.menepsa.org et de l'application L'école à domicile. Vous avez également la possibilité de suivre les cours à partir de la page YouTube MEPSA Congo, l'application Télénanga MTN Congo. À la télévision, les cours seront diffusés chaque jour de 8h à 14h et au quotidien dans les dépêches de Brazzaville. Maintenir la flamme de l'éducation dans la famille, un devoir des parents en cette période de crise sanitaire due au Covid-19. Tous derrière le MEPSA pour sauver l'éducation face à la pandémie du Covid-19.